What's up, everybody in YouTube land? Sorry I haven't been as active on this bad boy. I had a fairly small week this week for comics, being that this is a comic video, because I ended up getting the He-Man Thundercats combo, but I'm not going to do that one right now because I haven't read it. I read Justice League Dark #3, I read Doomsday Clock #7, and I read Heroes in Crisis #1, which is the first one I'll talk about. Heroes in Crisis #1. I suppose I'll probably do spoilers, or I don't know. So, no, I don't know. Just read it real quick and then watch this. But they definitely killed people. Let's just say they definitely had for no apparent reason, Harley Quinn like pretty much trying to kill Booster Gold. Booster Gold being always kind of a comedic character, and I don't know what they're doing, trying to play up the Skeets part or something. I can already tell the bad guy's going to be Psycho Pirate, because I saw his mask. It's on the cover, among other things. Plus, I read that story quite a few years back that featured Psycho Pirate as the bad guy in Despero, and it was versus the Justice Society, and some of the members they killed were Justice Society members. So, 2 and 2 together, people. 2 and 2 does equal 4. And people seem to rehash comic stories. I notice they'll wait till people they think have forgotten about them and rehash them or take some little parts from them. But Clayman's art looks really good. I found the issue very depressing. I'll be honest. I usually don't give a fuck too much, but killing off characters is no way to write a story. It's not just about killing people. There are other ways to do things than death, people dying or people being killed or whatever. Like that's not the only style of story out there. It would seem that a lot of the time comics seem to just go that dark, depressing route, and plus there's no mystery there. If Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman are doing just fine, as they always are in the DC universe, then why kill other secondary characters that might be somebody's favorite? I don't know, just annoys me. Personal annoyance, but I would only give it a 5 out of 10 stars. I'm not looking forward to the next issue because it was depressing. Sorry, guys. Doomsday Clock #7. Was good. Was good. It had a little bit more revelations into Reggie Rorschach, as we'll refer to him, since he's not the original Rorschach. And it had a really awesome Dr. Manhattan showing up, and it had, which was obviously good. Had pretty much all the Watchmen type characters together for the first kind of meeting, and Batman meeting with some of these characters, which was very good. And I won't really say much more than that. I'll definitely say Gary Frank's art was amazing. And Jeff Johns' writing, as usual, was too. The very beginning had me was a little confusing when it was talking about the Lantern, but other than that, I was fine with it. Very good stuff. I just hope they don't wait about 3 frickin' months for the next one. And the last one I'll do is my Justice League Dark #3, which is the conclusion of a first 3-part storyline on there. Tynion, third, did the writing, and I don't remember the name of the artist. I think it was a different artist on a couple of different issues, but they came to battle with this sort of upside-down man, I think he called himself, or maybe the backwards man, or something along those lines. And it was cool. Basically, he kind of killed off Swamp Thing as he came up Swamp Thing became his sort of elemental state and became a giant version of himself. And the sky like touched him, which made him into a dry husk. And he had already made the Simian guy into a little puddle of lips, and Man-Bat couldn't do much about this. He had him into the little vase that had the little kid in it and all this. It's pretty cool, pretty good. And Wonder Woman sort of got this new power, was what ended up being the ending, and that was a good ending. And Zatanna had a lot of backstory and kind of took center stage in the issue. Artwork was sufficient, not too bad. I'd give it a higher mark. Actually, I should rate Doomsday Clock. I'd give that a 6.5 out of 10, and I'd give this one, for the conclusion of the first storyline, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I'm not going to make this video any longer than that. I'll just keep it simple. I also read the end of the Snyder run on Swamp Thing, because I got the last of those New 52 books. Very good, very good. They cross over with Animal Man and the Frankenstein, DC's Frankenstein, whatever you want to call them. So if you're curious, go check those out. They're very good. They were probably some of the best shit that New 52 had to offer by far, as well as Aquaman and things like that. All right, man. Have yourselves a great day, and leave some comments. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to hear your opinion on things. Put any conversation on the things I've talked about, or any conversation on anything I should talk about. And have a great Saturday. Adios.